Alright, so here's part 3 of my E3 coverage. These are just going to be a list of games that I thought looked pretty cool that are going to be based, they're going to have multiple, like Xbox, PlayStation, Wii U, PC, they're going to be on multiple platforms. So the first one on my list is Hitman Absolution. I've played previous Hitman games but didn't really get into them, but this one's looking pretty cool. Anything, if you're an assassin who kills people, you can choose stealth or you can choose to be out in the open, like shoot your gun off in the air and cause havoc and then kill your target. So that's looking pretty cool. Comes out November, I think, but I thought it was supposed to come out like next month or something. But they might have pushed back the release date for that. So next is Battlefield 3, and they announced some premium membership, sort of like Call of Duty Premium, the Elite Premium, and that's going to be giving you more DLC and whatnot. There's like 4 expansion packs for it that are going to be coming out for it, and so that's pretty cool. I'm not a big Battlefield fan, or I shouldn't say, like, I haven't played it really enough to be a Battlefield fan yet, but definitely going to check it out here soon. Tomb Raider, this one is looking to shape up and be pretty cool. I can't wait for this game. It's a reimagining of Lara Croft. She's like 21 years old, fresh out of college, on her first adventure. So that's a game to look forward to. They showed they showed her getting her bow for the first time and killing an animal, and it showed her killing people, actually, I think in the Xbox demo for it. They showed her and fighting some enemies. She only had her bow, and the other enemies had like machine guns and whatnot, and that was pretty interesting to see. I'm looking forward for Tomb Raider. Another game, Avengers Battle for Earth. They just showed a trailer for this, but anything Avengers right now is pretty popular, so I just figured I'd put that on this list. Far Cry 3. Moving on. Watch Dogs. That was at the end of Ubisoft's press conference. This game surprised everybody because it's really one of the only new IPs this year for a new video game, and it was very impressive. They said it was running on a high-end PC, but it's also going to be available for Xbox and PlayStation 3. So it showed this guy going through a club or an art gallery, and he was able to listen in on people's conversations, like on the phone, and he's wanted by some criminals, maybe the government, and so he has to flee the art gallery, and once he gets outside the art gallery, he managed to make it so the light for the traffic light for all of it to be green, so all these cars just kind of crashed into each other, and from there he was circling around, and he had to kill this guy in the middle of the crash. He didn't die because he was like in a Suburban or something, and that was looking pretty cool. And at the end, it showed a switch of characters, so there's probably going to be some character switching throughout the game. I'm looking forward to that. It looked really cool. Check it out. Watch Dogs trailer on YouTube. Next game is Splinter Cell Blacklist. I played Splinter Cells before. I found them kind of hard, but this one looks pretty cool. It's going to have voice connect. You can use the connect and use voice commands. Like he was hanging out on the side of a building. He's like, "Hey, you!" and the guy started coming towards him. The guy said it. The connect picked up on it, and then the enemy started walking towards him. Then he pulled him off of the side of the building. So that looked pretty cool. And then second to last on my list is Resident Evil 6. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. I'm glad that they're going back towards their horror aspect with Leon Scott Kennedy. It looks like he's going to be more of horror than action-based, but they also have Chris Redfield and Jake Mueller, where that looks like it's going to be action-based. But it's really cool to see that they're bringing back zombies. There's going to be horror in it, new gameplay mechanics. You can walk and shoot at the same time, but most of this has been out. What they showed was some gameplay footage, so check that out. Final on my list is Borderlands 2. I never played. I played a little bit of Borderlands, but from what I saw from Borderlands 2, I'm definitely gonna pick up Borderlands again, try it out, and then maybe even reserve or buy Borderlands when it comes out. From what I saw, it's looking pretty cool. There's like new character classes, I guess, and after a couple weeks after, like I think they said within the next 90 days after the game releases, they're gonna uh, bring out a fifth character for DLC. Whereas if you pre-order it, the people who pre-order it will get that fifth character for free, and then everybody else has to buy it if they did not pre-order. So that's it for what I have for my E3 coverage for the first 2 days. I still have today and tomorrow of stuff to see. So that's going to be another 6 hours of G4 coverage. You know what? I forgot one thing. I forgot Dawnguard. Uh, I don't know how I could forget that. I think that's because I skipped over it because I had it in my Xbox section. But Dawnguard, though, I'm really looking forward to Dawnguard. I'm going to say that right now. I play a lot of Skyrim. I've got over 200 hours into the game through several different characters. I think I'm on like my 6th character right now. And so it's safe to say I've played a lot. I know a lot about Skyrim. And so last weekend they posted on Game Informer that you can sign up to be a beta tester for Dawnguard. So I signed up for that. I'll find out by next week if I'm a beta tester. If I find out I am, I'll post some stuff on the internet about it on YouTube. And so what they showed off at E3 was, if you've seen the trailer yet, it came out a week or two ago. There's 2 factions. You either can be with the vampires or you can be with the Dawnguard. The Dawnguard are going to try and wipe out the vampires, and the vampires are trying to put all of Tamriel in darkness so they can reign free. So if you're a vampire and you chose the vampire side, you're going to be able to transform into a vampire lord, and that gives you wings and you're kind of deformed and you have special abilities and whatnot, and you're able to summon things to help you in combat. And it's going to have its own perk tree. When you're in the vampire mode, you can go into the perks and you can choose perks for your vampire character. Another thing they showed is they're going to have perks for werewolves. So when you're a werewolf, you can go into the perk tree and you can choose perks for your werewolf. So that's looking pretty cool. They're going to have crossbows. They confirmed crossbows. They showed off some gameplay footage of using crossbows. There's going to be a new mount that you can get, a new horse that you can summon, a new dragon with a new shout that allows you to drain the souls of your enemies and use them in combat. They announced that they're going to have dragon bone weapons. So that's looking pretty cool. I knew you could get dragon bone weapons in the PC version with the creation kit. So it looks like they've taken some stuff from the community and now they're putting it into the game. So that's it for Skyrim. I can't believe I forgot about Skyrim. So I'm going to be coming back Friday with some more coverage for you guys, some more stuff that I saw that I think you guys should know. And in each of the descriptions, I'm going to leave a list of the games that I talked about in each video. So if you want to check them out, type them in on YouTube and check out the trailers and the gameplays. I'll see you guys on Friday.